is Critically Chris, and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a book review on Ward D by Freida McFadden. I had read this book a few months ago thinking it would be a little bit of a light read, but then I got very invested. I was completely struck by the plot twist and vague cliffhanger. Ward D follows Amy, a medical student going through her psychiatric studies. She is given the task to spend the night in Ward D to see the operations of a psychiatric unit. The only problem Amy has with the unit is that it houses an old friend of hers. To add to the drama, Amy is having to spend her night shift with her recent ex-boyfriend that is in the same field with her. Not too keen on hearing his excuses or apologies, Amy avoids him the best she can. It doesn't prove to be too difficult with the many characters housed in Ward D. An older lady with memory problems, a man who is insistent on leaving the unit, a schizophrenic liar, and a guy who truly believes he is Spider-Man. Throughout the night, occupants and staff repeatedly warns Amy not to go near the door to the locked room, all very terrified of a very dangerous man inside. As the night goes on, weirder and weirder things keep happening, each weird thing more terrifying than the last. Amy reports every mishap to Dr. Beck, but he seems unconcerned, all other staff waving off every instance as well. Was Amy imagining everything she was seeing? She really didn't believe so, since she wasn't the only one seeing the mysterious happenings. A patient, Will, said he was seeing the exact same things Amy was, but it was hard to trust anything Will said, his file reading that he was a pathological liar. Who to trust other than another patient, Jade, who Amy had a history with. In Amy's childhood, her best friend Jade became different over the years. Their home lives were very different from each other, but Jade would take simple situations to the extreme. So extreme that she was committed to a psychiatric unit. Jade wholeheartedly believed it was unfair she was the one sent away and not Amy, claiming Amy was just as crazy as she was. Maybe not to the same extent, but Jade may not have been entirely incorrect. Yeah, Amy went along with most of the plans. Less so for Jade's sake, but because the little girl said it was okay. And the little girl was real, right? I really should have known better than to trust the Freida McFadden book being a light read to pass the time. It certainly passed the time, but I got way more invested than I intended to. So many crazy events kept popping up that it was hard to stop reading. And how trusting Amy was of literal psychiatric patients in a medical unit was so unnerving to me. I get one of those patients was an old friend of hers, but given their history and where that friend ended up, why would Amy trust her? Wanted to smack some sense into her, honestly. But I would have just been hitting a book. Becoming one of my favorite books by McFadden, I'd rate this book a 5 out of 5 stars. If you're looking to get into thrillers or are hesitant to read one for books, I'd recommend Ward D to see the potential the genre has. And this is only a degree of how twisted thriller books can get. If you want any other recommendations, I will be leaving my GoodReads in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment about this book or if there's another book you would like for me to read and review in the future. Consider leaving a like and subscribe to stick around for more. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.